Hi, welcome back to Musicians Edition. Today we're going to learn those higher notes. Are you ready? Let's go. All right, now some of you are very excited to be learning the higher notes. So I'm going to go ahead and teach us them. So I'm actually going to start us off with high D. To play high D, it's thumb, middle, and ring on the left hand, and then on our right hand, it's just the pinky. And it sounds like this. So in order for you to play it, first, we have to make sure we have total air control. So remember, when breathing in, we want to breathe and our air comes from our diaphragm. So you want to breathe in, make sure it comes out, and then when we play, it goes in this way, just like that, okay? And then with our embouchure, it's got to be real solid. I'd say real tight, but that wouldn't be the right word for it. It's just got to be a solid embouchure. I want you to take a moment and at least try to play your high D. Great. If it sounded like this, you are not pushing enough air in. So try pushing a little more air in. We want pretty fast air when it comes to our higher registers. So, and remember, if you're struggling, you can always work your way there. So starting from B flat, we'll just work our way up. You can kind of feel your embouchure adjusting when you do that. And that's okay to do so, because then you just get used to how your mouth should be for those registers. All right, so next we're gonna do high E flat. So to play high E flat, it's literally everything, all fingers down. Thumb, index, middle, ring, and pinky on our left, and then our index, middle, ring, and pinky on our right. And it's the same thing. You're gonna want total air control coming from the diaphragm, and your embouchure is gonna feel exactly the same as your high D. So take a moment to play your high E flat with me. Now play on your own. Did you get it? If it sounded like this, it's the same thing. Not enough air. Air is everything. All right, next, let's play our high E natural. So to play our high E natural, it's thumb, index, middle, and then on our right hand, it's index, middle, and pinky. Now, to me personally, I feel like this one is the hardest. You really have to have air control. Most of the time, my air is not fast enough. So you might have that problem too. We have to push more air for our E natural than we did for D and E flat. So here is what E natural sounds like. Go ahead and take a moment to try to play your E natural. Great. If it sounded like this, that's not right. That's the mid-range. So once again, your air is not moving fast enough. And if it's like super airy and super weird, like that's too much air. You want to have nice and controlled air. So play it one more time. Great. If you don't get it right away, remember, you can always work your way up. So starting from C, it would sound like this. And remember, your E is going to feel different when it comes to the embouchure. So you're going to have to really work on that one. All right, moving on. Next we have is high F. Now I get asked this one probably the most. So to play high F, it's going to be thumb, index, and then ring. We're going to take our middle finger up. And then for the right hand, it's index and pinky. And it sounds like this. Once again, you're going to need really controlled air from the diaphragm. Now for this one, you don't have to push as hard as your E natural. This one feels more like the D and the high E flat. So take a moment to play your high F. Go ahead. If it sounded like this, your air is not moving fast enough, so try pushing a little more air. Great. All right, let's learn one more. This is high G. And to play high G, you're gonna just take your thumb off. That's gonna be the difference between our lower Gs and our higher Gs. All right, so it's going to be index, middle, ring, and then on our right hand, it's gonna just be pinky. This one, just like the others, need very much air control. So go ahead and play your high G. How'd you do? Did it sound like this? If it did, once again, you're not pushing enough air. Air control. I cannot stress it enough. That's the answer. That and part of your embouchure. So just, if you're really struggling, once again, work your way up. It will do you wonders. And then after you get comfortable working your way up, try doing, cutting some notes out. And then try just hitting those notes on their own. All right. Well, that's all the time we have today. I hope this really helped you guys in your high note journey. If you have any other further questions, please let me know in the comments. I'm here to help. Thanks for watching, and until next time.